Alright, I think we got another low connection here, so I'm asking for some punishment. The thing is, to continue on what I was saying, the thing is, Max wanted Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite to be good because he's a Marvel vs. Capcom guy. He wanted to be good so bad, but the evidence was there from the very get-go that it wasn't going to be a great game. And it had the potential to be more, and that's what upsets him, and that's why he thinks he's dead, because barely anyone plays the game, which is true. Barely anyone plays the game now, apart from like the real hardcore fans of the game, which they're right to be, by the way. But you don't have the right to fucking send death threats to someone when the evidence is clearly staring you in the face, and he's actually kind of agreeing with what a lot of people were saying. And a lot of people were bitching about and complaining about the lack of X-Men characters and the graphics being shit. And then when someone actually comes out, like a big fighting game player like Max comes out and actually agrees with you, and then you send him death threats, it just makes you stupid. Because you're sending death threats to a guy because he's criticizing Marvel Infinite for the same fucking reasons you were about a month ago. Makes no fucking sense. People just make no sense today. Fucking social media has destroyed things. It really has. It's destroyed everything. It's destroyed Formula 1 fans. It's destroyed fans of games in general. Fans are now fucking toxic keyboard warriors hiding behind keyboards and Twitter. It's ridiculous. The internet and social media is just a fucking facet of bullshit. And, you know, yes, I'm part of it, but fuck me. It's so bad. You know, everyone just hides behind their fucking keyboards and just types whatever shit they want. And because social media sites don't police it, because they don't, you know, you can do what you want. In the age of the internet and social media, we're in an age where you can do whatever the fuck you want and not get any repercussions for it whatsoever. This Vega just completely destroyed me. Again, just no inputs coming out. But yeah, man, it's ridiculous. Social media has really destroyed a lot of human intelligence for me. I think we're in the age of fucking technology, and it's really just messing with people. You know, people are starting to have less common sense than usual. This wouldn't have happened about 20 years ago. You know, 20 years ago, this sort of thing would have happened. We wouldn't have had people doing that shit. But, you know, because we're at social media, and you can't be found out on social media, and there's nothing you can do to police it, or get in trouble for it, you can say whatever the fuck you want, and have no repercussions whatsoever. It's complete nonsense, and it's sad because social media is just, it's ruining everything. Formula 1 fans are now, some of them are the most fucking Manchester United fans, Formula 1 fans, gaming fans, fighting game fans. A lot of people associated with a lot of things, they're now all bitches. The highest majority of people in those kind of things are bitches. I remember my friend Rob, who went to the British Grand Prix a couple years ago, and there was this fucking dude who almost spat on him because he was wearing Ferrari fucking shit. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? Fuck me. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, obviously, you know, even being a fan of Schumacher, I would have never had that back in the day. Jesus Christ. You know, we're in an age where people just fucking fair weather follow anybody. You know, and it's like Rob said, the highest majority of Formula 1 or Lewis Hamilton fans aren't the bad people, but those bad people just really leave a bad taste in your mouth. He hasn't gone to the British Grand Prix this year because of it. I don't blame him. You know, you get to go to the British Grand Prix and you're free to support who you want, but someone's going to be a bitch. And no. And it's the same everywhere. Fucking football, fucking gaming, everything. Everything is all the same shit, dude. Take me back 20 fucking years. Even gaming is the same thing now. So that goes hand in hand with what I was just saying. You know, Max isn't allowed to have an opinion anymore. Someone like Maximilian isn't allowed to have an opinion, and he's the one who you should really go to if you're interested in fighting games. He's the main guy. He's the main guy you should go to about it. But he's not free to have an opinion because there will be some dicks that do what they did to it. It's the same with everything. You're not allowed to have an opinion or support anyone anymore because you're fucking under threat from something else. And it's like I said in my Battle Royale madness, I said the same thing. Those kind of people are why I don't join fandoms and communities and shit. I keep most of what I like and don't like to myself for a lot of the time, because I know I will get slandered by someone who doesn't do the same as you, and you get fucking, yeah, you get spat on, you get death. No, dude, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be ranting right now, but you know, people just astound me, and it's all the thanks to social media. It really is. It really is. Everyone's just a toxic asshole. Well, not everyone, but the highest majority, I would say. Like, maybe the middle majority. You know, not everyone. That's the wrong thing to say, but... Oh, I couldn't fucking punish, really? I pressed B skill when fucking low kick came out? I haven't used fucking V-trigger in like forever. I barely used the super. Not great. Jump at me. Jump at me. Fuck. He's not jumping. Now he jumps. That's not what I did. Oh, you guys are shitting me. I didn't do that. I'm dead. Nice super, Cody. Ugh. Yeah. The vast majority of people in any sort of which way is an asshole now. It's worse than the console wars were in the 90s. It really is. It's like I said in my Battle Royale madness, because I didn't kick up a fuss about fucking the Fortnite stuff with the accounts. I'm now a Sony fanboy. No, that's not how it fucking works. That's not how it should fucking work. Everyone is like, most people are now just fucking shitheads with agendas on social media because they can't do it anywhere else because they don't have the balls to. You know, everyone's a fucking shill on social media. It's ridiculous. Social media has done mostly good stuff, but there's a 10% that it has damaged a lot of. You know, it's damaged the way things are looked at. You can't be a fan of anything anymore. You can't be a fan of something and have a legit opinion about something because you'll get criticized by a fucking shill behind a keyboard. You can't do that anymore. That shouldn't be how it works. In the 90s, you were able to support whoever the hell you wanted, and the most majority would be fine with it. You know, there would be some people that blindly like swear allegiance to Nintendo or whatever, but that was fine back then. They didn't take it to the lengths they do now. That's what I'm saying. The lengths people go to now are disgusting. You're not allowed to have an opinion on a fighting game. You're not allowed to be a fan of Ferrari, the British Grand Prix. You're not allowed to do anything. You're not allowed to do anything because you will be physically slandered or attacked or spat on for just who you support and what you say. And it's just ridiculous. It really is. It really just is just sad. You cannot be a legit fan of anything anymore. You know, you can't do it. You can't do it at all. And it's just sad. It even brings me back to like Louis van Gaal and the way he was sacked. It was just absolutely ludicrous. People were outside Old Trafford and instead of supporting the team, they had their agendas against Van Gaal out and all that shit. And the fact is, they've ruined the fucking club now because Mourinho is just no. Mourinho's just no. I knew it was a bad appointment from the beginning, but you know, fucking Mourinho has fucking worshippers that have no fucking common sense. Like, the guy is a winner, but he's not really won anything at United, is he? Let's face it. It's just dumb. You know, and if you're not, if I was like, I was never going to call out in the first place, and I'm now a top rated and a fanboy because of it. No, dude, that's not how. Whoa, look at this outfit, Poison Ivy much? Jesus. Oh my God, what the fuck? That's weird. Anyway. Yeah. You're not allowed to be a fan of anything anymore. It's all social media. Because you will get attacked and you will get... Well, not attacked, but... You will get called out, as it were, and... No. I've always been a fan of United and Vettel and Schumacher and Verstappen, but... You know, it's like... If you physically go out in a Ferrari outfit, and in Ferrari stuff, at a British Grand Prix, you get the risk of being spat on. I mean, that's just like, what, fucking from Lewis fanboys. It's not right. It's not right. Some people are just so fucking closed-minded that they can't respect an open opinion about something other than what you believe in. It's disgusting, dude. It really is. It really is, and I'm in such support of people who are going through that shit. You know, Maximilian, he gets my full support. He really does, and he doesn't deserve it. My friend doesn't deserve to be spat on for supporting Ferrari at the British Grand Prix. He doesn't deserve that shit. And it's just disgusting. It really is, and it just shows the shallowness of people. And I think social media is kind of like part of the reason. You know, because people are so used to hiding behind keyboards and voicing their opinions, but they won't fucking do it in front of anyone because they don't have balls. He fucking runs away and cowers behind his keyboard on social media. Fuck off. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm sorry for ranting, but it's not right, dude. I don't agree with that shit. You know, I think why can't everyone just be civil? You know what I mean? Why are we gonna have this bullshit? Gaming used to bring people together in the 90s and early 2000s. Yes, there was the console wars, but you know, when Smash came out for the N64, everyone used to sit at their fucking sofas or couches and have a good time on Smash. You don't get that anymore. Now, we're arguing over whether Smash 4 is a fucking port of, like, Smash Switch is now a port of Smash 4 or not. Who cares? Shit. But you know what I mean? It's like, why does anyone care about that anymore? You could say Smash Melee to Smash 4 has been kind of the same thing. It's been a port with a few added features, a few extra characters and like, and we were still enjoying it. Now we're arguing about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. These things just make you think, you know? Like, who gives a shit if Smash Ultimate is a port of Smash 4? I mean, isn't it great for everybody? Everybody who's a fan of a certain game gets what they want, you know? Say, Melee fans who play with Wolf. Brawl fans who play with Snake. 4 fans that play with Brawl fans that play with Sonic. Smash Ultimate is a bit of everything. Why are we arguing the toss over whether it's a port or not? Who cares? You know who, I say it again, I hate to do this, but you know what gets away with that kind of bullshit? Call of fucking Duty. You don't fucking see the Call of Duty fucking fanboys saying that, do you? We're not arguing we're not arguing about whether Call of Duty has been the same for fucking 10 years. No, we're arguing about fucking Smash, a legit game that's actually fun to fucking play. But we're not arguing the fact that the Call of Duty has been the same for 10 fucking years. Oh no, because that's a fanboyish community. That is a fanboyish community that's full of fucking fags. You know what I mean? Just full of shills that doesn't understand what a good fighting, like a good game is anymore. Call of Duty literally just fell into bullshit. Oh, that's unfortunate. It fell into bullshit after Modern Warfare 3 came out, or maybe Black Ops 1 or 2, and then after that it's just the same shit. And we don't argue about that. You know, the reviewers don't fucking go out and give the game like fucking flack for being the same as game we played for 10 years now. No, but they're gonna shit on fucking Smash when that comes out. IGN will smash on not Smash, but they'll shit on Sonic Forces or any Sonic game for that matter. You know, IGN will go and do that because they're fucking Sonic haters anyway. But that brings me to what I said. Even the Sonic community is like full of idiots now. You know, it's like Jesus Christ. And that's why I don't do that shit. That's why I don't join communities or fandoms or anything like that. I say something once. In the case of Life is Strange, it was a bit more difficult because Jesus, I was so in love with that game and its characters, and I shit priced it to death. So, you know, it's a bit more difficult. But, you know, I didn't swear allegiance to anything because I knew I was going to get some flack if I did, you know? You can't have an opinion. You can't have a shipping anymore. You can't do that. I mean, there's still the fucking hooky shippers who argue with the bull shippers. Why, dude? Like, what the fuck? It's so dumb. Can't we all just, like, have an opinion, you know what I mean? Can't we all just enjoy something without being a toxic asshole? No, because we're not in that age of fucking things anymore. Everything used to be so much fucking better 20 years ago. Take me back to fucking, like, late 90s and early 2000s, you know. I got chip damage. But yeah, take me back to those fucking years any day of the week, dude. I don't like this era. I really don't. Because you're a threat of being not liked because you liked something that someone else doesn't. I never had it as bad as a Schumacher fan as people like, you know, I have people that didn't like him, but at least those people respected the fact that I did. Now you don't get that shit. You go to the British Grand Prix in Ferrari fucking uniform and you get the threat of being spat on. Like, what the fuck, dude? Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that, but you know, it's like, it's so bad now. It really is. You cannot be a fan or have an opinion of anything because you have the risk of running into a fucking dickhead that has such a shallow mind that they can't respect what you, like the fact that you may not support what they do. You can't have a different of opinion anymore. You have to agree with the vast majority, or you're a fanboy, or you're a shill, or a sellout, or any of that bollocks. You get death threats, you get fucking spat on, anything, attacked for being a fucking... No, man, it's ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. It's not right. It's not right. It shouldn't be here. That kind of thing should not be here. We should be all respectful of whatever the other person says. But we don't live in that kind of world. So, you know, I don't know, man. Anyway, let's move on to the last video.